Hello, everybody. Jake, your resident content cowboy here. Yeehaw, happy Halloween, and a spooky one it's going to be because we have a surprise patch for Pokemon Unite. Freezing Rush Part 2. I was scrolling through part of this before I started recording, and I just thought, is this a big patch? Is this like 2 Pokemon? Am I going to make a video about this? And then as I started scrolling, there are enough Pokemon that I feel like we have to talk about it, and it looks like there were a lot of Pokemon that actually fit the description of a freezing rush, whereas before it didn't. So let's get into it right here. We're going to take a look at a Pokemon that has desperately needed changes for a while. Finally, it looks like it is back. Lapras. Changes have been made to Lapras. Lapras's win rate has remained low since a significant nerf in the previous update. By the way, when they say previous update, they mean like 4 months ago, 5 months ago. It's been a long time. Its durability, healing, and shield abilities have been adjusted to help Lapras stay in the front lines longer. Perish Song damage has also been increased to allow Lapras to have a meaningful impact even without all 3 hits connecting. So, its stats, we're going from 550 to 625 defense at level 15, big increase, and 450 to 512 on special defense. Its basic attack healing back up to 3%. If I'm remembering right, and someone could correct me in the comments, I think it was originally 3% max HP on its basic boosteds when it first came out. Bubble Beam, 15% shield increase. Perish Song, 15% damage increase. Amazing buffs. Finally, they are doing something about Lapras, and it has needed it for a long time. I'm guessing this is going, like, the nice thing about changes like this, Perish Song is going to be better, right? Water Pulse is going to be better because of the boosteds you get, and Bubble Beam is going to be an option now, whereas I don't think it was an option for a while here. Blissey, I wonder what this is. Safeguard, shield increase, helping hand reduction, and effect duration increase. Okay. So if you're remembering, a little while back, Blissey Safeguard Helping Hand was nerfed essentially because Mewtwo Y was the most broken thing in the game, and it paired with it. So now they are going back on that, which is probably fair. Increase to the shield, cooldown, and effect duration of Helping Hand. Very, very fair. I think that's... I'm not going to lie, I did see Greedent in the patch notes before, but I didn't read it. The second I saw it as I was scrolling down, I kind of like saw this and started scrolling and went, all right, I have to make a video on this right now. Okay, Greedent. Move speed increase on Belch, 15% for 1 second. Oh, excuse me, move speed decrease, 15% for 1 second to 40% for 2 seconds. And damage increase by 12%. Wow, this move already does a huge amount of damage, and now the crowd control is intense on it. Cooldown of Bullet Seed, half second. Cooldown of Covet, a whole second. And a decrease on the amount of time for its Unite move, Berry Belly Drive. Due to consistently low pick rates, certain move cooldowns and crowd control effects have been improved to enhance Greedent's battle capabilities. This adjustment allows Greedent not only to roam the map independently, defeat wild Pokemon and score points, but also dive into team fights, deal damage, and apply crowd control effectively. I love these changes, and I love their thought process behind it here. I think this makes total sense, and it's going to be really nice for Greedent. Like, Covet Belch is going to be really nice. A 12% damage increase? This move already did a lot of damage. Azumarill, let's see. Oh, this is exactly what I was talking about. This is exactly what I was talking about, was buffing its late game. Special defense goes from 64,320 to 83,99. So kind of a big increase, especially near the end game. Whirlpool cooldown by a second, and its shield amount on Belly Bash 6.5% up from 5. With limited options for approaching opponents, particularly against ranged attackers, Azumarill's special defense and Unite move shield have been buffed. Whirlpool cooldown was also reduced for easier timing and usage. Not bad. Very fair. This next Pokemon here, I'm worried about. I know they're probably buffs. Glaceon. Oh boy. Icicle Spear damage increase. Freeze Dry damage increase. Special defense increased and defense increased. Oh boy. Despite the buffs applied in August, the win rate has remained low, so the damage has increased. Additionally, due to the challenging environment where attackers with low durability are easily knocked out and struggle to perform effectively, their defense and special defense have been increased. I always worry about Glaceon getting buffs. I really do, but okay. Espeon, we have defense increases and special defense increases right in line with Glaceon. Psyshock and Future Sight damage increases. I think both of these are fair. I think Psyshock's actually going to be pretty devastating now. It already was really strong, and they nerfed it a little while back, and it was like, you kind of noticed the threshold of it not picking up certain KOs. I think this is pretty fair. Pretty interesting. The combination of Psyshock and Future Sight's just been bad for a long time. The combination of Psyshock and Future Sight have been lacking in damage, resulting in a prolonged low win rate. So these moves have been buffed. Additionally, due to the challenging environment where attackers with low durability struggle, yes, we've already talked about this. Guardy, okay. Same kind of thing, huh? Defensive stats increase for Gardevoir. Psychic, defense reduction effect increased from 20 to 25 with a 10% damage increase. Psyshock and Future Sight with damage increases. Wow. I'm surprised to see Guardy get buffs here. I think it's actually really good. But okay, now they're just buffing it to be in line with some of these other mages. Mewtwo, not surprised to see this. Worried about it. I just played Mewtwo earlier today, and it's not bad. It's actually insane. So here we go. We have attack speed increases up to from 1.4 to 1.5 at level 15. Move speed reduction from 25 to 35 on Future Sight, and a cooldown from 10 seconds to 8.5. It's a low cooldown on that move. Recover, this move has been terrible for a long time, so I'd actually like to see a change to Recover. I think this is totally fair. Recover is an awful move. Now you get 20% of damage, now from 20% to 30% of damage dealt is your healing amount, and 30 to 40 on your plus. Your teleport reduced by 1 second, probably still the way to go. Basic attack speed was increased to improve combat effectiveness, and cooldowns for Recover and Teleport have been adjusted to strengthen survivability through defensive moves. I like that. Zacian, Sacred Sword. Yeah, they were getting some nerfs here. Yep. Defense piercing from 20 to 10, attack increase from 30 to 20, and move speed reduction from 30 to 20. This is very fair. Yeah, Zacian, Sacred Sword. Zacian is incredibly good. Miraidon's probably getting, buff nerf, right? Yes. Charge Beam buff, 10% damage decrease. Oh, no, it's a nerf. I thought Charge Beam might get a slight buff. No, but it's a nerf. Honestly, all fair. Charge Beam maybe didn't need this. I don't think it was that crazy, but 10% on Charge Beam, 8% on Electro Drift, cooldown from 10 to 11. All this is fair. I do think Charge Beam was really good, but not as broken as Electro Drift. Ho-Oh. Flame Vortex. This is Fire Spin, right? 15% damage decrease. Shield amount, 15% decrease with a cooldown increase. Sky Attack, cooldown increase. And Rekindling Flame has a 20% increase to its Unite move. The protective capabilities of Flame Vortex for both Ho-Oh and its allies were too strong. It's been nerfed. In high-ranked matches, players have become more adept at utilizing its... Revive. This is how it was always going to be, by the way, guys. There was never going to be a reality where Ho-Oh was not incredible in coordinated play. Now we have Pikachu. Everyone wanted Pikachu nerfs, so it looks like you got him, everybody. Electro Ball damage decrease and cooldown increase. Fair and fair. Thunder decrease? I don't know. Unite move damage decrease. I think this is totally fair, especially now that it hits multiple enemies. This feels reasonable to me. These are all really reasonable nerfs to this Pokemon, although everyone's going to say, why not Volt Tackle? Ceruledge, we need to nerf this thing, right? Bitter Blade, 19 to 10% damage decrease from 5 to 15. Healing effect reduced by 10%. Cooldown increased. Bitter Blade, healing decreased by 15%. Psycho Cut, defense reduction, 47 to 40% decrease. These are huge nerfs. These are huge nerfs, guys. Ceruledge got nerfed hard. Armarouge, okay. Wow. They're really going in on this patch. This is way bigger than the first patch. Like, wow, okay. Armarouge, Flame Vortex, 20% decrease, Fire Spin. Shield amount, 25% decrease. Psyshock, Special Defense Piercing from 50 to 35. Armor Cannon, damage decrease and cooldown increase. Look, this is all reasonable. Armarouge is the best Pokemon in the game. Maybe it and Darkrai. So, and I'm not expecting a Darkrai nerf. Maybe there is one in here. I haven't seen it. But yeah, this is all fair. All very fair. This thing is crazy. Mega Mewtwo X, Psystrike, damage reduction effect 25% to 15. Psystrike's damage reduction effect was overly strong, so this move has been nerfed. What? What are you talking about? I don't even know what we're talking about. And we have a bug fix for Blastoise's defense and special defense, which they needed. Wow, what a patch, guys. I mean, I got to say, just looking at it right now, Lapras, what an amazing change. Greedent, amazing. Really nice, like kind of like quality of life for Azumarill stuff right there. Espeon, Glaceon, Gardevoir, Mewtwo Y, they are all going to be really enjoying this patch. Really enjoying it. All right. I can't wait to play it. It's supposed to drop here pretty soon. I think it drops tomorrow night. Maybe tonight. So if so, I'll be on playing it. I love you. I'll see you all soon. Surprise. Woo! It's a spooky Halloween patch. We did it.